Yep.
Okay, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and our home team. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I want to simply just take a knee. That looks stupid. This stadium is stupid. You have a stupid stadium, man.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
To throw is Jackson. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Lost his mind. You're going to give it to me. I take it, bro.
Jackson. And the ball is knocked out.
What the fuck is happening, bro?
Skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good.
Is that why he threw it like that? Because he's pressure?
The biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Get that ball there quicker,
man. One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. On second down, it's Grant, and an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things off.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Jackson.
Catch that.
He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Corey Grant, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
What's going on?
Extra point tacked on by Lambo.
Yeah, I'm drinking it now because I'm about to jump in the shower. Seen what movie? I don't. If I didn't see it before I was 5, I wouldn't have seen it.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
I'm trying to tell you, if I ain't see it before I was 5 or 6, I wouldn't have seen it.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision
I think I know what you're talking about.
Cost him 5 as he's
I don't have any recollection of it. Okay, you on your way? All right, well, have a good day. I got 6 or 7 PPAs, so it ain't gonna be that heavy a day for me, but I hit you when I get done. See where you at. All right.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, this going to be good. This going to be good. This going to be good. I don't know how the fuck Phillip Rivers still playing, but He needs to get his ass
now on
tied.
2nd and 16. Rivers, and his throw here's incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
All right, Miles.
Miles Jack can just flat out cover. Doesn't matter who's out there, and he can do it really well in man. How about what he just did there in zone, though? Eyes in the right place, saw where the ball was going, reacted appropriately, and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Go get some, Watt. I gave up 3 draft picks for your ass. Go get some. I don't give a fuck about next year, JJ. You might not be here next year. Oh,
he
good
almost
shit.
picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
All right, let's see what we're doing here.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 26.
On 1st down.
Oh!
2 yards on the
94.
pickup
Boy,
there.
you
It'll
say
be
that was a
2nd and
touchdown.
8.
That was
And
a
this is why
touchdown,
aggressive defensive
94.
coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
I promise you, 94, that was a touchdown.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Shit.
Abuse them motherfucking cornerbacks, man.
Throwing is Jackson.
Oh,
And
shit.
that is incomplete.
He's not exactly had a banner start to this game. We're still in the 1st quarter. He's already thrown an interception, and that should have been the 2nd one.
No, I got big receivers. They're supposed to shield that man off. But I guess they read the newspaper clip, too many newspaper clippings just last week.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Okay.
Check back the ladder, check back the ladder. You don't want none. Pick up the ball. Hey, check back the ladder, check back the ladder. Let's go, defense.
Hey, Grant, you stay with me,
Let's
bro.
go, defense.
He might be coming.
All right, here we go. Hey, check back the ladder, check back the six.
Oh, hell no. Wait a minute. Hold on. He ain't gonna disrespect me like that.
They will run with Grant.
65. You're a 92 rated center, right? Come, good defense, bro.
That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Nah, man, I got a good kicker, buddy. Let's go.
So they wound up passing on a long field goal try, but that works out for them really well. That one's down inside the 5-yard line.
And it's risky because your punter, if he puts it in the end zone, the net result not worth it, but there, I think worth it. The Charger drive about to get going, and they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
They started on the ground with Eckler, and he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
Nah, they can't be bold. They can't be bold, not against
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check, Lucky.
They try to be bold. Good luck with that. They'll be in there.
Check 31. Joker. He's checking. Red.
Hey, Murphy. Don't let motherfucker 13 get that.
On second down,
Nah, that's me.
Eckler.
That's me. I'm in.
And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well. But when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
We are in there.
Third and short yardage, Rivers. He'll get this to Eckler. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
90, 180. Watch the run. Room. 44 is Mike. Go. Hey, ready.
Off the play fake here, Rivers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Hey, white boy.
Picked off at the 21.
Hey, white
and his
boy.
guys are going to take over at the
Hey, white boy.
21-yard line. Try to get it to Woods. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put
Hey,
it there.
white boy.
No doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away from the
Y'all
other
make
team.
too much money
It's
to
a
be getting ass
6-yard
whipped
loss
like
on
that,
the
man.
play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
I mean, for real, Joe.
Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be
Oh,
incomplete.
my God. Come
Good effort there,
on.
trying to take a shot, but
He
it's
just-
3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And that's the
Good
first
defense,
sack
bro.
of this game. But how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Sucking ass
The
right
bottom
now.
line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine a head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
You sound like Barry White in this motherfucker, man. Jesus Christ, boy. He's sick.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. Fighting through. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
All right, defense, just do what y'all do, man. Offense ain't make the trip yet, I guess.
The Charger drive about to get going. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Now here's a pass on first down.
My
It's
motherfucking
knocked away
secondary
and
all over the
incomplete.
place, bro.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Man. I love y'all motherfuckers for that shit, boy.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Watch the out. Watch the out. Hey, alert 3. Alert 3. 12. Minus 50. Here we go. Hey. Zero. Buzz. Buzz. Here we go. 50. 50. Mike 50. 6 man.
Throwing again. Rivers. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
390.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
They go play action. Rivers. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars. He's fresh off that 3-touchdown performance last week that got him AFC Offensive Player of the Week, so you know that he was already on their radar. Now he's maybe even a bigger plane on their radar.
Bigger plane. I mean, he is the big dot on that screen that they're looking at and saying, how in the heck do we stop him? They're going to try a bunch of different things, different people covering him. But right now, he's locked in and is in sync with his quarterback.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket.
AI
Results in a
shitty.
sack. Timmy Jernigan with
The
a
fucking
sack.
AI is
You never want to
shitty.
give up a sack. From the
Dog,
O-line's
the
perspective,
motherfucking-
they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt
Who
like
was
they
my-
left
who was my
Little Brother
tackle blocking,
back
man?
there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of
I
pride.
can't even get
and they're
around the
doing it every
motherfucker 'cause you
job wanting
motherfucker-
to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
After the sack on 1st down, Jackson, the catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 33.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Jackson. He'll let this go for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught.
He's a stud.
Touchdown,
He's a stud,
Jaguars.
son. He's a
In
fucking
for the
stud.
score. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but hold on, let's finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
The Chargers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
I think he's going there, fellas. Let's see. Watch that
2
flat.
minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Watch Ezekiel out in the flat, man.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
You got a lot of talent over there, man. Why you ain't got no yards? That's because you're going up against the number 1 defense.
Check pass.
Rivers from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh,
He's
he
got a
fucks
man
you
open.
up.
That's Allen.
Come on, dog. He
Down,
fucks you up, man. You're my best.
reaching
No,
the
you're not. You're not my best.
45-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down.
You're the most talented, but you're not my best cornerback. So, boy, you will be following motherfucking Allen around. He better not catch nothing else. You're an 89 rated cornerback.
180, 190.
There you
Hey,
go.
Delta!
Follow him around.
Load it! Hey, world! Behind!
Rivers on first down. Going for the deep ball. He's got a man. Complete. They'll wind up with 3 yards out of that, and it's 2nd down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Guys, our time, let's get off the field. Hey, switch gears.
On play action, Rivers. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Throwing Rivers. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Here's Rivers.
That's me.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Who took that motherfucker from me? Motherfucker.
28 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Let's go, tackle, let's go. We got this.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And it's 17-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
He's coming out with this.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, You're only going to fool them for a second or so, and guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
It's safe to save your ass.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't let the motherfucking electric roach get in there, man. Oh, my God, bro. Oh, my God. No, he didn't let the electric roach get in there.
In the final seconds of the first half, and the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
It gotta be frustrating when that motherfucker, you gotta try to tackle that motherfucker over the field.
Good.
They gotta be terrifying.
To just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I need to watch that again. That was must-see TV right there.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, my God, Hey, Young, I just watched that move again, man.
Out to the 25.
Hey, that's how you freak somebody without motherfucking hitting the motherfucking the juke buttons, man.
The last play
they little that in and out.
They'll indeed
nah, dog, you ain't got the motherfucking electric rope.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
That motherfucker broke 8 tackles.
2nd and 2. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is. Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
You go tight. You got tight.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
First down, Rivers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. But now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Red Delta! Big Ed. 0. Check 52.
Play action now. Rivers completes it to Aguilar. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Fielded at the 20. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Carl Nassib, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
Big boy.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Quarterback
picked up by
that.
Casey Hayward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Rivers to throw it. He sets to fire deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's at the 30.
Wow.
Past the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, 87 yards.
Mike Williams.
And the Chargers,
I'm
they're
sure
able to
he
cut
don't
into
have
that deficit.
Yeah.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and it's shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Try to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. They go back to Grant. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. On third down, it's Grant.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Corey Grant, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to
that's the reigning MVP of the league, shorty. He's like, man, I know we got a stud receiver short, but don't forget, man, I'm the one that motherfucking pushed the motherfucking tickets, man. God damn! He fucked him up, man. Nigga.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
That boy's special, man.
The Charger drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. It's Eckler again. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
He's had a ton of success here so far,
but
you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, it was a little bit of a hole, but closer quickly at the end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up
man,
on
it was a bad bug going around, man. I've been sick for the last week and shit. I don't never stay sick this long.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. I thought I was better and shit, and then I did that show, and then the next day I had 102 feet and shit. Yeah, that shit ridiculous, man.
Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Taking it about the 16. A big boot that time, 57 yards, the official distance. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Nah, we ain't never lock it in because you the hardest man to reach and shit, man.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3
scores
to
ain't no lie, motherfucker.
Approach on this drive.
You been on your Don Diva superstar shit the last couple weeks.
You're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offense is.
I said, yeah, he was in L.A. The only stars go to L.A., buddy.
Wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the
But
ball.
what's up, talk to me.
One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it.
I'm waiting on you. I mean, I can get it. If you want to get on one of the tickets, I got you. I mean, that's not that hard. The next jump we at OTI is a private jump, but the one after that, that's always open. All I gotta do is call Marcus and tell him that I'm trying to add a band to the jump, and then he gonna tell me what he needs from y'all, and then we go from there.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Y'all ready for that?
Jackson now throwing again.
I know. I know how it goes.
He will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors.
I ain't got shit planned for the weekend, but the drink probably. What you got going on? I was going to come see y'all. Y'all Saturday, right? At that basement spot. I'll try not to piss the security off this time.
This one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Nah, I ain't know that. I ain't know he was security, man. I was walking on my cup. Motherfuckers walking up and down the street smoking a J. I can't walk on my cup. Shit. Nah. But what time y'all start?
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep.
And got his man complete. The 20, 10, touchdown LA. Keenan Allen, 76 yards, and the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
To throw is Rivers. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Well, yeah. I mean, it should be better. It's a Saturday. But, I mean, either way, I'll be in the place. All right, bro.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Grant. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number.
Now the ball comes loose and picked up by the Chargers. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Don't y'all just lay the fuck down, man? God damn, Joe.
Never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for
That's
it.
right.
They've got the lead,
Back-to-back
fourth
hits
quarter.
shit.
Maybe can
That's my
expect
fault
more
for not paying
passes like that
attention to this
downfield.
44, Mike, 44.
A 2nd down throw for Rivers. He'll get this to his running back. It's Justin Jackson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
64, Orange 5-4. 44 to Mike. Load it. Load it. Let's go, D. Hey, wahoo. Click.
On 3rd down, Rivers.
There you
Pressure,
go.
and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull
All
their
time he
starting
paid the
quarterback
dividend
almost
on
no
them
matter the
fucking 3 draft
situation.
picks I gave
In
up
this
for your
case,
ass.
though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking
Old
a pretty
man.
good beating out there.
Came
With
here
the
'cause you wanted to
deficit,
get a
maybe
chip.
not wanting to risk an injury.
Let's go. You ain't come in for no free ride, though.
Under crunch. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
The Chargers go here. It's Rivers. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and
Left
dropped
season.
it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
You're not ready.
They'll run on 1st down. Grant, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Grant. And down to the 36-yard line here. And he'll be close to a 1st down at the Chargers' 36.
A gain of 7 yards.
Check 25. Check 24.
3rd down.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Get up on my board.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. 2nd down and goal. Jackson buying time to his left. And it's a Jacksonville touchdown.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
What the fuck was that?
So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Oh my God, Joe. Hey, dog, I wasn't trying to kick an onside kick. I hit kick off left, man. I mean, kick off right. Oh my God, Joe. Hey, dog, my bad. I swear to God, I wasn't trying to do no onside kick, man. I don't know what the fuck going. Whatever.
You ain't got nothing. Red. 50, Mike 50.
Fucking mad, Joe.
Mike's hey, orbit.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Looking for Woods that time, and it's 3rd down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for him because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense, it's going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
16 yards is the pickup there, and a 1st down for L.A. Rivers now to throw on 1st down. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger 1st down. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A.J. Boye up to make the tackle.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
On 2nd and 9, Rivers to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Woods, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Rivers hands off to Eckler, and they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Hey, 12. Smooth.
Rivers to throw for it on 4th. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On 1st down, Grant, and he'll get this one up to about his 14. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back in his own 30-yard
Dog, so now
line.
you going to call the time?
The
Okay,
Chargers
no problem.
going to
I
signal
got
for
you.
the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Hey, tighten down.
Jackson now down around his goal line. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Grant, and they're able to get this one across the 35.
Time now.
The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. So from the 36 now, first and 10. This is Grant. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Good shit. Good shit. Haywood.
And a big
Good game,
turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good shit, Haywood. I should have thrown it up, though. But good shit nonetheless.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.